Looks like I get to rebuild once again. We had a big snowstorm last night, central New York. Not sure how much snow we got, maybe, well, it was a lot. It was snowing heavy all night, but it's a weird snow like I've never seen before. It's like sand, but slippery and extremely heavy. I don't know. It's like very fine snow. But it destroyed the tarp. Ripped all the sides. Didn't poke through, so that was good. But it snapped the stick. This thing should have held through anything, but it completely snapped it. 2 spots. This is all the snow that was on the tarp that I had to roll off. Now it's inside. But I'm back at the shelter. Have to rebuild, reset up. Taking a pause on the walk, at least for now. We'll see how it goes. Wait out the weather. It's still supposed to snow all day. I don't know how much more we'll get. We'll see. What's up, everybody? Rob the Nomad here. Back at the shelter. Yeah, I don't know. I still plan on doing this. Like, it's something I really want to do. I've literally been planning it for a few years now. I mean, I have the route. I really have most of the gear. I probably do need some upgrades after experiencing that first night. But I don't know. I just need to rethink everything and see what I can do. Like, the weather was really good. We were having a mild winter. It was 30s, 40s, 60s every day. I was like, you know what? Let's just walk. I was just gonna walk. I mean, and then all of a sudden, it's just 15 below, 20 below, 5 below, snowstorm, another snowstorm. We have one coming tonight. We're supposed to get a foot or more, probably. Well, maybe. It's just tough. Like 20 below zero. It's probably 6 or 7 below with a 20 below wind chill Fahrenheit. Like, I would have died if I stayed out there. It was impossible with what I had. I couldn't have a fire. There was a house right across the street. I was right at a cemetery, like right next to the path. It was just unreal. It's like God's telling me, don't go. After I thought all these years everything happening was telling me to go. So I don't know. I'm figuring it out. I might change the GoFundMe up a little bit. Like, thank you so much for the donations. It's unreal. It's just, the subscribers, already over 1,200 subscribers. Like, I'm pretty sure I screenshotted 300, and I was pumped about 300 like a few days ago. Then 500 the other night. And then just all of a sudden 1,000, 1,200. And every time I open the app, there's notifications, comments, likes, subscriptions. It's unreal. Like, thank you all. I don't know what to do with this. I didn't expect anything out of it. It actually makes me nervous. I have people already driving by beeping at me. Everyone wants to know where I am, and it's just crazy. I'm a loner. I'm a nomad. I don't like attention. I'm not used to it. But this is awesome. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty awesome. 1,200 subscribers already, just all of a sudden. I have 90,000 views on the channel already. It's ridiculous. I don't know. So, I mean, just with that alone, I'd have to do something. I have to walk, but I might just watch the weather and plan it. I don't know. I have to plan it better. And definitely need to plan what I bring, which I really didn't bring anything. I had one extra outfit couple pairs of socks. Like, I was going to be struggling out there. And I had to ditch the tarp. I had to ditch the bed mat, which was really bad, especially pitching the tent on the snow. Like, I got in the tent and then my feet went numb. Like, my feet weren't numb outside, but once I got in the tent, they went numb. And it just went downhill from there. I had to call and get a ride. I almost called the police to get a ride out of there. Like, that's how cold it was. Yeah, I'm figuring it out. Thank you all. Like, I hope you stay tuned. Don't be disappointed. I'm disappointed, but what can you do? I'm not going to do anything that's going to kill me. That's just stupid. I'm trying to fix my life here. But, yeah, we'll get to it. I guess, like I said in one of the first videos, I'll post around here for a while until I'm ready, and once the weather breaks, I'm gone. Yeah, thank you all for the help. All the friends and family that have given me stuff. It's not going to waste. I don't know if you can see it, but it's all here. Just bags and bags of stuff under the blankets. I still have everything. The only thing I don't have anymore is a tarp, which I don't really need, and the bedroll, which I actually have another one right here. So I'm all right. Not struggling too bad. I wish the temperature would warm up. It's like 4 degrees right now, about -4 wind chill. It was just 10 below, so it's a heat wave right now. Yeah, snowstorm tonight. Maybe I'll record, see what happens. Oh yeah, I don't have the tent set up. I don't even have it here. I actually stayed inside the last couple nights. But I'll be back out here and keep this thing rolling. Yeah. I really appreciate it, everybody. Thank you. I just figured I'd do a little talking, let you get to know me a little bit. Maybe why I'm out here. Obviously, my name's Rob. I'm from Central New York, upstate. It's like dead center of the state. 39 years old, about to be 40 in a few months. Been homeless most of my life, really since I was 15. Didn't have the greatest upbringing. Might get into that stuff later, but I don't want to get too personal right now. But yeah, it was just kind of a rough childhood, and I really never recovered from it. Really makes sense if I explained it, but maybe another time. But yeah, since I was 15, I was in a foster home, ended up leaving the foster home, and ended up homeless. And I always kind of hated myself just from the way I was brought up, and figured everybody else hated me, and yeah, I just became a loner. I didn't want to talk about myself, so I tend to be pretty honest. So I just would avoid people and disappear and stay somewhere when I could, and like instead of working on myself, I would just like figure out where to go next, because I mean, I'm staying somewhere. Obviously it can't be forever. I don't know, it's just messed up. Maybe therapy would help. Maybe it would have helped if I did it a long time ago. I plan to try it someday. I've looked around several places, tried a few places multiple times, and they just all seem about money. I don't have money or good insurance to go anywhere. I just have Medicaid, and I don't know, they just all seem about money. You try to go there to get help, and they want to put you in all these programs for no reason. It's just stupid. They want you there every day. I just want to talk to somebody. And that's like the last thing you could possibly do. So yeah, it's a struggle. I'm alright, but I just wish I could figure out how to get over this stuff. And actually doing this YouTube thing and being exposed and opening up, like I open up on Facebook finally, and it helps. Like, I'm learning not to care so much what people think, and I think that's really what's been holding me back all these years. So yeah, maybe this is a turning point. I was living in the city, Syracuse, New York, at the YMCA after I was at the rescue mission for a little bit. I got a job. Then the pandemic hit and I lost my job. And then out of nowhere, some random homeless schizophrenic confronted me about beating somebody up. I don't fight unless I have to, and I haven't had to since high school. So I talk my way out of things. There's no reason for violence. But he confronted me, and then even after I explained to him that nothing happened, it wasn't me, he still tried to stab me, and then tried to stab me again. Anytime I tried to defend myself, he would run. He just was trying to sneak up on me, started stalking me. He'd wait outside the Y, early morning, and follow me into the store out back. And eventually I just stopped going outside. The police wouldn't help. One of them said to take care of it myself. Another said if I did take care of it, I'd be the one to get arrested. And it was just a crazy situation. It was over a year and a half. Every time I went outside, that guy was somewhere waiting for me, hiding, trying to stab me, and wouldn't let me defend myself. When I squared up to him, and if I tried, he would run. I don't know. It messed me up every day, all day, just thinking about that. How do I deal with this? And then eventually, I just couldn't go outside anymore, and I ended up out here. But I'm looking to fix my life. I made the GoFundMe. There have been some donations. Thank you very much. Seriously. Made the GoFundMe to get me off of the streets. I'm not just trying to beg for money. That's why I made the channel. I didn't think it would catch on, but that's why I made it. It was to provide content. I hate that word. Which is a look into my life. Check out my shelter, because I do think it's pretty cool. But yeah, the goal is to get off of the streets. Especially now that I'm starting to look at things different. I think I'm ready to actually have a life for the first time ever. Yeah, I'm a drummer. I've been playing the drums, I believe, since I was 10 years old. So 29 years now. Not all the time. I don't have a drum set. I rarely play anymore, once every year or two, but I always have a beat in my head. Any time that I'm not talking or not deep in thought, there's a beat going on in my head, or tapping my fingers or kicking. I play metal. I started off with Metallica, Ozzy, and stuff like that. Nirvana. I don't know, I ended up pretty good. And saw some Slipknot. Wanted to learn that, and the rest is history. So yeah, I don't play, but anytime I do get to play, I'm actually better than the last time, because I'm constantly studying music. I want to learn every song, and I do know hundreds of songs. That's what I really wanted to do with YouTube, but just never had the opportunity. Just play the drums. I think that would be a lot of fun. And when I started recording, I was using an old phone. It's a government SafeLink phone. It's free, and because of the pandemic, everything was unlimited, data, text, and all that. Thing was horrible, and had to charge it constantly. The battery would just die, go from 100 to below 30 within an hour if you're using it. And then it would take 2-3 hours to charge up in the cold. It was ridiculous. But I was using that to start, and then I started working. I thought I had a place to stay, but it just right away didn't work out. But I also had a job right away, so I worked a couple weeks, and I was staying in a hotel. And then I got the phone that I'm using now to record. And I wear lots of layers to stay warm out here. That's another thing I see people ask. I have polypros, polyester lining from when I was in the Army. I wear those underneath, and then right now I'm not wearing layers because I haven't been out here, but I wear jeans and then sweatpants under that, and then the polypros under that, wool socks, boots, and then I have the polypros on top with a couple t-shirts just for like sweat and a little more, just more layers. And then Army winter PT shirt, and 2 sweatshirts, well, 2 hoodies, a fleece lining, and then the coat. I wear like 6 layers on the top, 3 on the bottom. It keeps me pretty warm until it gets below 0, then it starts to freeze. I don't have fires out here. I've had a few candles here and there, which help below 0. And I had a few hand warmers. The hand warmers are really good, unless they're duds. There's actually quite a few duds in those. I wish they'd fix that, but those things are really helpful when you have them. So hand warmers and candles, that's what I use when it gets like below 0. Other than that, it's just body heat. I have a sleeping bag, multiple blankets, pillows, and then all this. The wind comes from back here, and I just have layers of wall, tarps and all that, all around. So yeah, I can stay warm in here. I've been in here 15 below 0, and like outside the blankets, it was like deadly, but it was fine. I was able to sleep fine. Yeah, thank you all for watching. It's so cliche, so stupid. Like, I don't want to be a YouTuber. But I have no choice now, really. If you can, like, subscribe, share if you could. Share the GoFundMe if you wouldn't mind. GoFundMe.com/RobTheNomad. Don't really use the social media. I don't like it, but Rob the Nomad on Facebook, at RobTheNomad582 on Instagram and Twitter. I mean, if they pick up, I'll probably start posting there, but I don't really care about all that. I'll just post mainly on YouTube, and then my personal Facebook for the friends who have been following. Yeah, stay tuned. I finally got the camera, so figure it out, work it out, and I'll be posting. I'm going to try to post every day if I can. Like I said, I'm getting used to it. Didn't expect any of this. But thank you all so much, and take care. Till next time.